Rodtang versus Superlek. It's happening again, we hope, knock on wood. It's not kickboxing this time, it's gonna be Muay Thai. Rodtang is defending the Flyweight Muay Thai belt in Thailand. Small gloves this time. You know, they were originally supposed to fight kickboxing. Superlek was going to defend his title, but Rodtang pulled out of the kickboxing fight a few months ago. He was injured, although he then traveled around and hosted a bunch of seminars, and then 2 weeks later fought in the United States. No words. He was also cited saying, upon being asked when he would like to fight Superlek next, since that one fell through, that he had no interest in fighting Superlek, saying it's very important to him that the Thai fighters don't fight each other, and that every division has a Thai champion. Superlek, on the other hand, was quoted saying just a few weeks ago, "I'm in no hurry to face Rodtang," and you know what? I didn't blame him back then. I didn't blame him. He doesn't trust Rodtang. He doesn't trust Rodtang, who is scared to fight Superlek. He doesn't trust that he would actually take the fight. So I'm not surprised that Superlek, you know, kind of looked past him like, look, we're supposed to fight this guy. He's ducking me. He's saying craziness like us Thais got to stick together. Us Thais have to dominate. Us Thais can't fight. Dude, Liam Harrison took Rodtang to town on an interview recently.
If a Thai fights a Thai, the Thai stays the champ every single time.
It's mind-blowing that I don't get it. Rodtang's last few fights, the level of opponent has not been up to the elite level. If you look at who Superlek's been beating in there, Nabil's been fighting top level in Thailand. Pampayek, he's beaten twice. Destroyed Walter in one round, whereas Walter had a really close title fight with Rodtang. But I think Superlek beats him, and I think he takes him to school and beats him convincingly.
Basically, in addition to saying that Superlek is going to dismantle Rodtang and absolutely school him, Superlek wants to be the best in the world and still in the top ranked. So he said he wasn't just going to wait for Rodtang. He was going to continue to fight, continue to show the world that he is the best and not pick and choose who he wants to fight. Does Rodtang have the same drive as Superlek right now? Look, he's Chatri's star right now on the male side in the promotion. Over any star in MMA right now, Rodtang is the face of one championship, right next to, you know, Stamp Fairtex. And there are a few other fighters there. I mean, obviously Demetrius Johnson is up there, and there's a few other big names. Don't get me wrong. But let's be honest, you think one championship right now, other than Demetrius Johnson on the MMA side, other than maybe Alazov on the kickboxing side, I mean, you're thinking Rodtang, you're thinking, you know, Stamp Fairtex. Over 500 fights, what, 25, 26 years old. Maybe he doesn't have that drive anymore. And can I blame him on that front? No. He's already reached superstardom in Thailand, in Asia, in that sport. He's still so young, yes, in age, but as far as competing, he's been doing this a long time. Superlek, very young as well, by the way, only 27 years old, still just seems like he has more of a fire, more of a drive, despite rolling in the riches as well. It just, to me, seems like he doesn't flaunt it as much. But again, I'm not criticizing Rodtang for that. It just shows me that Superlek wants him more, especially when he says, I want to stay active, I want to continue to be known as the best in the world in kickboxing and Muay Thai. Is Rodtang starting to feel himself a little bit too much here? Not wanting to risk that near perfect run in one championship? Rodtang is no stranger to backing out of fights too, guys. Is he scared to fight the better guys? That's the question. That's the question. He did not accept a super fight with newly signed Takeru Segawa, one of the best Japanese kickboxers in the world. Dare I say, the best active Japanese kickboxer in the world. Rodtang was saying things like, he needs to get a few wins first. Hello, Rodtang. We all know who you fought in your first few fights in one championship. They weren't killers, I'll say that much. This guy has proven himself on the world stage. Stop trying to dictate where he has to, you know, the opponents that he has to fight. Stop hiding behind Chatri and fight the best opponents in the promotion. They picked him up. They took him from K1 so that you could fight him, so that Rodtang could fight him. And he's scared. I'm so excited that finally this fight is going to go down against Superlek, at least, on a one championship Friday. Fights 34 in September. Oh my god, we're gonna live stream that. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. I hope to see you all there. Small gloves Muay Thai again, not the bigger gloves that you see in, you know, the Fairtex fight leagues and a lot of the other regional promotions in Thailand. Chatri says this is going to be a 5-round war. He thinks it goes the distance. He thinks it's going to be the greatest Muay Thai fight in history. Again, Liam Harrison says that Rodtang is going to get schooled, and he is 100% in Superlek's camp here. Superlek, the humble athlete that he is, says it's 50-50. I respect Rodtang. He's one of the best in the world. It could go either way. Rodtang hasn't given his thoughts on the fight yet, other than, you know, he's probably butthurt that he has to fight another Thai fighter. Fellow fighters, fellow Muay Thai fighters, fellow kickboxers, they're all siding with Superlek. Much like I am as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat here. Let me know your thoughts on this fight card. 27 years of age, and like, what a boss for entering this picture, right? Like, what an absolute boss. Look at the win streak he's on right now, guys. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Now, I get the last two opponents. The last three opponents weren't necessarily the best fighters. This was the replacement for Rodtang. What a beautiful knockout. Kicks him right in the face. There's a reaction video to that on this channel. I lost my going up against Nabil, like, a lot of people are saying that, oh, Nabil might get him. Nabil's 19 years old. He's an absolute, like, freak of nature. He's like 6 foot or 7 feet tall. Big, gangly spider motherfucker. 19 years of age, though, and looked super, super green. And yeah, Superlek had a really easy game plan to beat him. And then the heavyweight kickboxing title fight on this card, one fight night 12, was canceled. So Superlek took this fight on short notice. So these three fights, look, not the best opponents, but he did beat some absolute killers before that. All right, well, we'll talk about Rodtang as well. I used to love him. I only turned on him because he's just kind of being a coward, and it's like, dude, you're a killer. You're the Iron Man. Stop running. Stop running. Fight Takeru. Fight Superlek. Like, one championship literally signed Takeru so you could fight him, and you won't fight him. Takeru's not gonna fight bums, dude. Takeru is one of the best kickboxers in the world. 26 years old is Rodtang. Last fight against Tabarez at one fight night 10 in the United States. We all knew Tabarez was gonna lose, and he got absolutely pwned in his last fight as well. Ran away from Superlek there. Joseph Lasiri, that was a good win. And look, he's got some good wins on his record, okay? But more of a can crusher than Superlek. Chaudhry's very much protecting his boy here versus the type of guys that Superlek is fighting. As we get closer to this card, we might do another rundown, but look, I agree with Liam Harrison here. Rodtang's gonna get schooled! And I hope Superlek breaks that iron chin with his shin. He's the Iron Man, not the Flash. That's in the running for dumbest comment of the night. You running. You running.